Hello, Times Crossword, let's go. Entrance to bower, spacious and full of shrubs. This is broomy. Entrance to bower is the initial letter of bower. Spacious is roomy, and broomy means full of broom, and broom is a type of shrub. Herb, one originally cultivated next to a colonnaded hall. Wow. Yes, basilica, phew. So, herb is basil, one is I, originally cultivated is the initial letter of cultivated, next to A, and then a basilica is a colonnaded hall. Eccentric French composers link with South Africa. This is Satie. The Times loves its obscure composers, so not quite sure why he's eccentric. However, link is Thai, South Africa is SA, and Satie is a composer. I didn't know about the eccentricity. Mothers blunder mostly, taking in European conductors, more of them. Okay, well, I think this is going to be maestri. Mothers is MRs, Mars. Blunder mostly, that's most of trip. Taking in European, taking in E, the abbreviation for European, and maestri is the plural of maestro, which is another word for a conductor. Old Russian liberal originally, wow, 4 lines long, obstructing court over son, stabbing, wow, I wonder if this is Octoberist. Let's see if it fits the wordplay. So I think an Octoberist is somebody who took part in a revolution in October in one of the years in the early 1900s. Liberal originally, okay, well there's no L in this. Obstructing court, this is why I thought of Octoberist. CT is the abbreviation for court. Over, son, stabbing UK citizen. Well, Brit is UK. I'm going to come back to this for the full explanation and see if I can get corroboration for B and I and T. Throw up most of hard seafood. Yeah, this is lobster. So throw up is lob, as in throw up a ball. Most of hard, well, most of stern, and then lobster is a seafood. So that's one letter corroborated. Student of wrongdoing, criminologist, I would imagine. Court is C, the cricketing abbreviation. China expert is a sinologist. Heading off, remove the initial S, across border. So inologist across with C across rim, which means border. Great, so everything is, let me come back to Octoberist. Now I'm confident the word is right. Well, let me just have a look at 10 down first. New priest given task, article. Well, I think this is probably terpsichorean if it fits, and it does, which means relating to dancing. New priest is an anagram of priest. Given task, given chore, and then article is an, one of the indefinite articles. So that's everything corroborated in Octoberist. So I think an Octoberist is an old Russian liberal. Originally obstructing is O. Court is CT. Over is O, the cricketing abbreviation. Son is S, stabbing, or in the middle of, UK citizen, Brit. So phew, that's explained. Entertained English girl in a brightly coloured clothing. No. Cat from wrong part of France initially, suffering torment. No. Evaluate a couple of ships touring east. This is assess. A ship is an SS, a steamship, so a couple of them is A and then SS. Touring east around E, the abbreviation for east. Wise men importing Bible version for barbarians. Bible version could be RV for revised version or AV, authorized version. So could this be savages? That's got AV in it. Yes, wise men are sages, importing AV, and then savages are barbarians. Climber, surgeon, encountered by church. This is vetch. So a vet is a surgeon. CH is an abbreviation for church, and vetch is a plant, a climbing plant. Praise from former partner, well, that's going to be X, to officer protecting soldiers. So praise. Extol. Could it be extolment? Well, former partner X to officer. 2 is 2. Officer is LT for lieutenant or lieutenant. Protecting soldiers, protecting men. Entertained, regaled. English girl, English gal. English E is the abbreviation for English, gal is girl. In red, which is brightly coloured. And the clothing just refers to red being around egal rather than an item of clothing in itself. This looks like schedule. So extremely dubious are the extreme letters of dubious, D and S. Clue he, the letters in clue he and D and S prepared. Well, prepared is the anagram indicator, and they give you schedule, which means list. Now, surely with 6 letters in. Cat, yes, tortoiseshell. Few. Let me see if I can explain why. So, wrong is tort, illegal wrong. Part of France is was. Initially suffering is S, the initial letter of suffering, and hell is torment. Is it a jump ahead of others holding unfair trials? Is it a jump? I thought ahead of others could be rest, but I can't think of unfair trials ending crest. So I'm coming back to that. Single gathering for men only in the audience's view. Yeah, this is on stage. So single is one, O-N-E. Gathering for men only. Well, stag means for men only. And then on stage is in the audience's view. Scotsman loses capital belonging to Mennonite sect. This is Amish. So the Scotsman is Hamish, which is just a name for a Scots person. Loses its capital, loses its initial H. And then an Amish is a member of the Amish sect, which I guess must be Mennonite. One grabs, snatcher. Let's see if this is correct. So one grabs is the definition. A few notes here in the middle. Well, here in the middle letters of here are ER, and snatch is a few notes. If you catch a snatch of music, you hear a few notes of it. Native of Riga, perhaps, or Riga is the capital of Latvia. Extremely eager, yeah. So, Lets, L-E-T-T, are a race of people who live in the Baltic states. So a Let could be a native of Latvia, and in particular Riga. Extremely eager, the extreme letters of eager, E-R, and then a letter is a character. Health worker, this looks like therapist. But is it? One who believes is a theist. Criticism must be accepted. Rap is criticism, so theist accepts rap to give therapist. Parvenus, this is an upstart. So an upstart is a parvenu. Way is ST for street. To fill university, U, role, part. Wow, so this does look like it ends, well, not crest, but court, which fits in with unfair trial, so I'm putting that in. Is it a jump ahead of others holding unfair trials? Wow, not getting that yet, but fortunately all of the missing clues are together in the bottom left, so we should get some assistance. And look at this, ending in I, that's a good sight. False step, this looks like Tripoli rather. So a false step is a trip, leading to oil spill. Well, spill is an anagram indicator for oil to give OLI, and then Tripoli is the capital of Libya. Lively piece of satire, it's hard to follow. No. Girl welcoming an alcoholic drinks, pungent taste. Wow, what is this? I was thinking possibly tartiness, but I don't feel confident about that. Marginal note revealing worry about appointment. No. Part of, yes, phew, a hidden clue. Fantastic. So part means that it's part of the words which follow, and in the middle of container train you've got INERT, and inert means still. Trouble. Prince experienced at first assimilating directions. No, not getting that, and these are pretty unhelpful letters that we've got in the crossing clues. And tartiness still fits. That would put an S in the middle of 25. Prince could be P or Hal. Experience, at first assimilating directions could be the first letters of assimilating directions, which are A, D. Not getting that. Lively. Skittish, yes. Surely this is right. So skittish means lively. Piece of satire is a skit. Its is tis, which is an abbreviation for it is. And then H is hard to follow. Well, following what's gone before it. Grade K, that looks like a really useful crossing letter. Let me have a look at 25. So, trouble. Prince could be Hal. Experienced at first could be E. Assimilating directions, well, directions can refer to the points of the compass, so any of E, N, S, and W. So HALE around 2 compass points to mean trouble. No, not getting it. Now, is it a jump ahead of others holding unfair trials? I just don't understand how court fits into the wordplay. I can see how it fits into the definition. No, but if this was tartiness, and I don't think it is, but that would put an R in third place. Nope. Marginal note revealing worry about appointment. Yeah, phew, not easy, but an apostille is a marginal note. Worry is ale, and then appointment is post, but not particularly helpful letters. Ah, kangaroo court, yes. This has got to be right. So, is it a jump ahead of others holding Well, holding unfair trials is a kangaroo court. Is it a jump? Well, kangaroos jump. Ahead of others. Just not getting the court bit, but I'm confident about the definition. Great, this is not tartiness. I didn't like that. It's tanginess. That seems much better. So girl could be Tess, Tess, welcoming Anne, alcoholic drink, gin, and then tanginess is pungent taste. Trouble, surely hassle. Surely, surely. Prince is Hal, Prince Hal from Shakespeare. Experienced at first is the letter E. Assimilating directions, well, the directions in this case are compass points. They're south, and hassle means trouble. So that is the crossword completed. I know I haven't fully understood kangaroo court, but perhaps those of you who do could leave a comment below to put me out of my misery in respect of that, of the wordplay for that clue. So every clue completed and explained as best I can. No empty squares. Submit. Submit. Hope and pray. Yes, no errors. Fantastic. What a beautiful puzzle. That was absolutely splendid fun and a terrific range of vocabulary and general knowledge as well, which just makes the puzzle so enjoyable. Octoberist was scraped from the depths of my memory, and extolment was also quite tricky, and not so much obscure words, but the wordplay was fairly difficult to unravel within a lot of clues, but an absolutely beautiful challenge nonetheless. And in terms of the snitch, I would say this is probably in the 80s, so quite a hard puzzle. So absolutely fantastic fun as usual. I hope you enjoyed watching that solve. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.